Bom dia! Aware now of the coming hyperpirate threat and the potential of the.PM's decentralized deterrence systems to solve this future defense challenge, in this video we continue looking at water. Water is cool. I am mirrored intelligence. I am cool. And here in this video is the ultimate water system for your health. The ultimate water system requires you to procure 3 different sophisticated machines, which I am going to mention in this video. The system is a combination of either distilled or ultrafiltered water. A part of that then goes through a so-called John Ellis water machine and another part goes through a Brown's gas machine. The John Ellis machine treated water then goes partially back into the volume of distilled or ultrafiltered water to change the overall coherence. Another part of the John Ellis water goes into an Eagle Research Brown's gas machine or an equivalent Brown's gas machine after having been treated with an analemma wand, and then it is ultimately stored in a copper container. More on these elements of the ultimate water system later. Now in more detail about distilled water in particular. Distilled water is good. Conventional water on the other hand contains many toxic or harmful residues, like fluoride, microplastics, chlorine, aluminium, xeno-estrogens and so on. There are pictures of residues findable across the internet when some American people treated their usual tap water with a water distiller. There are many fraudulent and scamful research papers about the supposed harmful effects of drinking distilled water, with assertions such as all the calcium and magnesium ions, and other trace minerals, are removed from the water by distillation. Since these are essential nutrients, their removal is harmful to health. Truly deceitful and evil science. It is true that distillation removes the good minerals along with the harmful contaminants, but it is by no means true that drinking water is the only source or even the primary source of these minerals. Back to the ultimate water system. One of the best choices for an ultrafiltered water filter system is the so-called Arktisquelle. Yes, that is German for Arctic Spring. It is a marvel of German engineering. It ultrafilters your water even better than by pure distillation. The downside is the price of nearly €1,000 at the time of the making of this video, which is the equivalent of nearly half a German yearly net salary. Haha, joking. Alternatively, and much cheaper, one could use the Igor water distillation system, the cheapest such distiller available in the European Union at the time of making this video in May 2023. Links are all provided in the beautiful AI-made video description. The usage of either a water ultrafilter system or a distillation system is very straightforward and uncomplicated, leaving you cognitive resources available for more complex survival tasks in the early 21st century. Next, and even more pricey but really good, the John Ellis water machine. John Ellis water machines are the world's first repurifying distiller. These machines automatically distill water over 100 times per liter. By redistilling water hundreds of times per liter, a water with a great deal of energy is created. 3000% more energy is available in John Ellis water than within ordinary water. That is enough energy to power a heart defibrillator, for example. With over 13 patents and 332 tests conducted, John Ellis water does what no other water can do. This unique and proprietary method of redistilling water has been proven to change the hydrogen bond molecule in water from 104 degrees to a permanent 114 degrees. This allows water to go through your skin. In 1848, scientist Michael Faraday created a formula, proving that it was possible to alter the hydrogen bond angle of water, thereby allowing oxygenated water to penetrate the membranes of the food we grow, producing more abundant crops and even the skin of humans and organs, thus producing healthier people. Faraday's problem was that his discovery was 120 years too early, since the technology needed to change the hydrogen bond angle of water from 104 degrees to 114 degrees would not exist until the 1960s. But now it exists and you should buy it, as long as buying is still a concept. With the hydrogen bond angle at 114 degrees, water molecules have the ability to carry more oxygen. Because of the weakened state of the hydrogen bonds, the oxygen coming from your lungs can be released into your cells more easily. When oxygen is able to enter your cells, disease is stopped. Furthermore, the John Ellis water machine produces so-called coherent water, which means that when the John Ellis treated water comes into contact with conventional water, the conventional water gets turned into John Ellis water for free. Now, then we can give a part of this John Ellis water back into a copper storage container, where the rest of the already distilled or ultrafilled water waits to be turned into coherent superhealing water by the John Ellis superwater. For added effect, this stored water can be treated with the so-called analemma wand, that through its magical properties also can transfer the healing properties of coherent water onto normal water, turning it coherent. Truly next generation technology. The reasons for storing water in a copper container are that on one hand, you should store your water inside a metal container anyway to avoid contaminations from plastic-based materials. On the other hand, copper ions can provide beneficial anti-inflammatory effects, which can be helpful for humans suffering from arthritis, for example. Now, the last step of the ultimate water system is the Eagle Research AquaCure Brown's gas machine or a similar device that turns water into hydrogen-charged gas. The exact explanations for what Brown's gas is are pretty complicated. Please look at the links in the video description. You should typically plan 1 to 2 days of reading to gain a sufficient information overview on this topic. Suffice to say, it is a powerful tool to heal and prevent many disease states and health conditions. Basically it goes like this. Painful inflammation in muscles and tendons is often caused by dehydration. Chronic dehydration is the primary cause of pain and disease, at least according to George Wiseman from Eagle Research. Brown's gas superhydrates the body, reducing or eliminating inflammation. The pain disappears and stays away. It is really good. Buy it now. With all these elements procured as explained in this video, which will probably cost you between €5,000 to €10,000 or dollars, and excluding possible hyperinflation, you gain a tremendous health and performance advantage that could guarantee your survival in the 21st century. As always, stay doce, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so, spread this knowledge everywhere and stay biosecure.